to eventually a point of no return at some points. Would you agree with that?
What is interesting is like, so he's gonna, in these fights, Bloodseeker, he'll probably be super fast as Bloodseekers are, but what is there to really punish him for slightly overextending this on DogChamp? It's like a Fiend's Grip, I guess, or a Chrono. Like it's just DogChamp's lineup feels a bit clunky to play in execution. So we'll have to see. Game 1, we're going in here.
We are indeed. Interestingly, no smokes. Everyone's gone each their own way. I wonder if we'll see any skirmishes here on out. Already placing some observables.
Yeah, nice from Yarn. This hero's I think the fastest maybe level 1 hero in the game. So he just sprints out and gets the high ground ward up. Actually, Enchantress is just as fast. Today we learned.
Oh, okay, so she is. I mean, she is very annoying to catch on lane, isn't she?
and this wasn't even something we really mentioned, but Monkey playing the POS 5 Enchantress will secure the early laning stage for the Bloodseeker, and they have pretty good kill threat as well. You just get the enchant into a Bloodright in once you're level 3 or 4, and it's just so much early damage for DogChamp to have to deal with.
So both teams here maybe perhaps contesting the runes. Here, meanwhile, Liano Gangster, he's going for it. Doesn't get himself the bad rune. Will put 1 point into the Time Walk.
He actually has to be careful here. There is a hammer. All right, never mind. Disregard. So yeah, I'm a little curious. There is a stand-in here on Arkosh. So Rudy's computer apparently got exploited by demons. So there's a stand-in here in the mid lane. I'm curious to see. Obviously, Rudy, very high skill mid laner. You hope that I love to buy back is of a similar quality here.
I mean, we can already see the impact that Dawnbreaker... I mean, it's only 30 seconds in, and already look at Bloody 9 here. Only 2 tangos remaining, and already 2/3 HP missing.
He does ferry out a salve, but yeah, it's just really weird. Right? Bane used to be this de facto win trade hero, right? And that you just get hit with a hammer a couple times by this Dawnbreaker, and you're like half HP.
I mean, we might see it change around once Bane reaches level 3, 2 points into Brain Sap, but still, what you said about the level 2 Dawnbreaker, it still scares me.
Ooh, Gremlo aggroed the tower on accident.
It got very
tanks like 5 tower shots there. That does not feel good. And he actually might die now.
Time dilation here. Is this going to be enough? Yes, it is. Brain Sap claims the kill.
Oh dear, oh dear, that is not what was planned up there.
And I'm sure you know you're completely wrong.
Does not feel good, especially on a hero like Offlane Razor. You generally thrive on having a dominant laning stage, so feeding away first blood like that, not ideal. And it goes to who? Bloody 9 gets it, so that's going to enable early boots for him, or perhaps just more mana regen. Looks like he's just ferrying out some more salves, some more mangoes.
Keep up the trading.
Indeed, but on the flip side, looks like Pale Horse, he's having a grand time. So, completely free farming down here on the Bloodseeker.
He's having a splendid time right now. Still clunky as this Night Stalker, but we'll see what it's like when it becomes nighttime then. Do you think the enchant will still have an impact? Especially when Lucky gets himself the night effect. Oh, kill on top. Oh, kill not.
Chase him down. Miss it. It's really important Gremlo gets that kill. He wasted a lot of time to chase the Bane there. Misses a lot of creeps, more specifically. So, despite he's pretty low CS on the Razor. He's 5 CS, but the kill does slightly make up for it.
Yeah.
And you were talking about the bot lane. I feel like Bloodseeker just never has a problem down here. He'll always be full. Wait,
wow.
What?
Okay, so that was a long-range impetus there, and he got the hit up on the high ground.
All right,
Cottle movement
Monkey.
speed going to disadvantage.
Yeah, and that is the one aspect of COD 4 that is pretty exploitable. You don't deal well with the creep of the Enchantress pretty early on, and you don't really threaten Enchantress either.
Mm-hmm.
And you were talking about this Night Stalker nighttime. I don't think Bloodseeker cares. He's gonna always be full HP down here. He'll always be pretty fast as long as his other lanes are trading. And especially if you get level 6 first, you can actually threaten the Night Stalker if he ever tries to ulti. You just press that Rupture on him and disengage pretty easily.
Yeah. I mean, Ember is really bullying the living hell out of the Void Spirit here, especially with the... it's only level 2 Sleight of Fist right now. And Cottle already had to rotate in and provide a bottle refill.
He was a classic mid, begging his four to TP mid, the classic pub experience.
Oh, meanwhile, though, Monkey, some trouble here. Oh! Not able to get the Illuminate.
Value raindrop there.
Well, look at that impetus. Lord.
It's only level 1.
It's only level 1, yeah. And already we're trying to fight the Centaur here.
And Luki's actually just gonna
on his trail.
Luki's just dead.
Oh, can he body block? Body block working. Are you able to get out the blood right? Yes, but you are going to fall to the Pale Horse. Bloodseeker will be able to get a kill there on Night Stalker.
And this Bloodseeker lane is just so free for Pale Horse, especially now that you get that first initial kill. You now have the XP advantage. And I just don't really see a way for DogChamp to actually contest Pale Horse unless Kits rotates down bottom. But you already mentioned it. I guess he just got level 6, but he would need a rune to rotate.
Gremlo though, some trouble here. Is the time dilation slowing both the heroes on top lane. They will find the kill there. Faceless Void getting very low though. Gonna try and man up.
Oh, and Bloody Nine's gonna die as well here.
Yeah, with the hammer. And that's a double kill for
Alright,
Crow.
well, here we're now looking at the real offlaner of the game. The Dawnbreaker. Now I'm level 5 now. Gremlo's barely level 4. Oh my.
And yeah, as you said, you can definitely see here that nighttime, not a problem for the Bloodseeker. I had my doubts, but you quash them. Looking not able to do anything right now here.
Yeah, and Night Stalker as well doesn't do anything to these Enchantress creeps. So, just such a great... It was an 18 pick Enchantress, just really brilliant from Arkosh right now.
Meanwhile, 39 in some trouble again, as the sleep will come out there, but Gremlo going to be maybe find the kill. One more physical attacks needed. Will be able to find it just before the fog of war will hide the Bane.
These lanes just get so tough now with this level 5 Dawnbreaker. We'll find some nice juicy bounty runes here as well.
Oh yeah, look at them, 2 bounty runes. Oh, I'm gonna take them though.
And we are talking about, so we talked about how high damage Dawnbreaker is at level 2. Level 5 Dawnbreaker at 6 minutes, now 7 minutes, is... I don't think any hero in the game is safe from it. So you just have to be so scared on wherever Crow is on the map. You have to be careful.
You got Arcane Boots now on Dawnbreaker, which he desperately needs. I've got it.
He's just gonna walk out of Taliano here. See what's up.
Not taking much damage. This is what I mean. The hero just doesn't care about physical damage. Just too tanky.
To be fair, it is a level 5 Faceless Void. He is kind of like a wet noodle right now. But mid lane Monkey, he's doing Enchantress things. Just gonna bring the creep over. Says hi to Bloody Nine. Says what's up. He's actually gonna walk in.
This.
Bloody Nine.
Find the kill down to Enchantress though. Spirit trying to come in, and well, the team, they will find Crow there with the Aether Remnants. And that'll be the kill there indeed. It's actually going to go into the favor of Faceless Void here. Speaking of the wet noodle, gets himself a double kill.
He heard me talking smack, I guess. Just he was like, yeah, I'm gonna show this caster what's up. But he doesn't have he's gonna have the chrono.
Yeah, he's gonna have to chrono to escape the static link there. Had the time walk on cooldown.
That was we talk about that mid rotation, right? It looked like Monkey just slightly ahead of himself there, dies to the magic burst. Was trying to be a little cheeky, get some early tower damage with that creep, but oh, a rotation.
Coming in there, rotating with the rupture. Pale Horse gonna be right on top of
Oh,
Kit.
and silence
Kit's gonna
clips
fall.
Bane.
Now Bloody Nine in some trouble here. Gonna sleep up the Bloodseeker, and they're still gonna come in for this. I mean, Bloody Nine able to heal up there with the Brain Sap. They don't want to further pursue beyond that tier 2 tower. They're gonna play it safe. Take themselves this tier 1 tower here. Easy
Great
peasy.
rotation from
Get
Pale
it.
Horse. Getting that rupture on the Void Spirit guarantees them this tier 1 tower. Not even a Cardi timing. 8 minutes, they get the mid tier 1. Just
Meanwhile,
looking at the pressure that this Enchantress can provide.
Look how fast this Bloodseeker is right now.
Kits is down here. There's no rupture.
Yeah, he might be in some trouble here as now the Dark Ascension comes out along with the Aether Remnant, which will connect along with the Simulate as well.
Oh, we got
Here
clip of the
comes
silence!
Dawnbreaker with the Solar Guardian, and it's going to be a death for Kit on the Void Spirit.
Those
Look at
early
that Solar
levels that Crow got with that early double kill really coming back to haunt DogChamp there as he has the level 6 Solar Guardian at a little before 10 minutes.
Oh no, Void. Void is on cooldown here. We'll be able to avoid the Starbreaker. Ooh. Is anyone going to rotate for this? They will use the Void. Crow. He's going to TPI. He's going to get the kill. Yes, he is. Crow
no.
gets himself the killing spree.
And he tips him. Just a little ahead of himself. I mean, you said it, right? This Dawnbreaker has 1100 HP at level 6. Pretty cool.
He's pretty
cool.
nasty to go against. I mean, we can't
And everything is just turning up Arkosh right now. I mean, that was the first big rotation from Void Spirit. He not only doesn't get the kill, but he dies. And then they use Dark Ascension. They don't get any kills. He also dies. They don't get the bottom tier 1. It's just such a brutal start here for DogChamp. Interesting build here. I don't know if you clicked on the Ember Spirit, by the way. He has a Soul Ring.
Oh. Actually, it just passed my head, actually. Meanwhile, there is some contest for this bottom tower. The Rupture will be forced out. Try and have... Oh, a Chrono there. Onto 2. Can they follow up with anything here? Is another rotation coming from Ember. They will find the Enchantress.
And this is the one problem, is they don't have a cancel for the Fiend's Grip with these heroes, so they have to run away.
And run away they shall.
Bloodseeker has no problem doing that. Neither does the Hasted Ember Spirit at that.
Meanwhile, they have vision
he
here.
got...
They see the Bloodseeker as he's gripped there. And maybe perhaps they can find the kill. Yes, they will. With the nuke damage, it will be enough before Doorbreaker can get back. As Sleep is there just before the Starbreaker can have any effect. But now actually being pushed back here. Arkosh is. DogChamp, but now Monkey.
Galeano's here.
Back. He's alive. Meanwhile, Ember. Let's get back here. Time dilation affecting him right now. My face is void.
Not sure they can. They don't have much through the untouchable.
No, they've already used Chrono. They've used Grip. I mean, the only one who can maybe deal some impact here is Void, but comes in too late. Just comes to farm the medium camp.
It looked like a bit greedy there, just from Pale Horse. Stuck around for that medium camp, and just the Bane just walks up and grips him. It wasn't even nighttime. Normally Bane finds most of his catches with his slightly increased night vision from the normal hero, but just Pale Horse just wasn't expecting it, I guess. So that was a great find.
Oh, meanwhile.
But while that was while that was happening, Gremlo was just doing his thing up here. He has fully recovered, top net worth in the game now.
Indeed, especially with that level 4 plasma field. Perhaps we'll see if he does the extra damage on the talent.
They actually bring Lukey up here. They will bring some reinforcements in the Coddle behind him.
They're gonna force Ascension though. Ascension's there. Maybe perhaps they look for something. That's a lot of nuke damage from the Illuminate and the Void. Has to be real careful here because Busted Dawnbreaker is around, along with Bloodseeker here as well.
They're gonna get the rupture.
Oh, tries to go for the rupture there, but just out of range. The cast time, too much. So Lukey able to get out there, but they're all still grouped up here. They're actually going with a smoke.
Not an ideal usage of your second Dark Ascension either, right? You still lose the tower, and it looks like he's gonna lose his life as well.
Oh dear. Yeah, there's the enchants there, and the Celestial Hammer. No escape for Luki. Meanwhile,
Yarn as well.
Bottle in some trouble as well. Ruptured up just for safe usage. We'll find the kill there anyway. Nonetheless, we'll go towards Gremlin.
Oh, Pale Horse has to be careful here, though. Bloody Nine is maneuvered his way in here. They do have grip,
Oh, they do.
but there is the Solar Guardian. And you're really seeing the benefit, right, of this Dawnbreaker, especially in this downtime. He's just going to sit bottom. And what are you going to do? Are you going to rotate and kill him? He's got 1,300 HP and 9 armor.
Smoke.
Looks like that's exactly what they're going to do, maybe.
Are they able to get changed? Yes, they are. Just before Dissimulate can be used, but able to use the Astral Step on the river. Slowed down here by the Enchant. Remnant comes, but the Dissimulate is there. Going to be able to try and TP out. Do they have themselves enough damage? Yes, they do. Able to get the kill there with the Plasma Field onto Gremlo.
And they weren't able to follow up on DogChamp. They were committing for the Dawnbreaker kill right as we talked about it. They actually committed the Fiend's Grip for him. But just not the trade you want if you're DogChamp. You trade your mid for the POS 4 Dawnbreaker. Does not feel great.
Oh, Lord. Are we going to see a Wraith Pact now on Dawnbreaker as well? Could it get any worse?
Well, it definitely could be. If we're being very pessimistic, right? if we wanted to play that game, it probably could get worse. They're still farming on their other heroes, specifically Italiano on this Void Spirit, nearly top net worth. We talked about how
This be a kill. Oh, raindrops.
they get the Solar Guardian up too. All right.
I'm not sure if that could have been a kill there, because the final charge in the raindrop did absorb most of that damage there from the Illuminate.
But this is immediate smoke up after. They know that there's no Solar Guardian to save this Bloodseeker.
They scan as well.
Oh,
TP there. Is he going to be able to escape? Yes. Meanwhile, they do go for Gremlo instead. They will find Gremlo, take him out. So now they asphyxiated on the Dawnbreaker. Crow in some trouble, but there's some Searing Chains. Going to be able to lock in place the Night Stalker.
This is really great for DogChamp. That's the highest net worth hero on Arkosh there. Gremlo on the Razor. It looked like he was maybe trying to tank the smoke or something, but they're just going to keep going.
To Crow again. The Dissimulate will find the kill there onto Dawnbreaker, but in return they will take down the Cottle. They will have some vengeance there. That's now Luki slowed down there with the enchant, but Ember Spirit wants to go for the Bane here instead. The chains will land successfully. And there's the blood right. It will. No, it will not connect. The sleep comes in just in time. The rupture there.
Yes. Oh, yes,
the
DD.
damage coming out there from Void Spirit with this double damage. It's too much. They will find the kill down to Night Stalker. But look at this. They have themselves the grip. They're locking in place the Ember Spirit. They find themselves free, potentially forwards. Now they try and go for Monkey. Monkey in some trouble. Will be bashed up once, maybe bashed up twice. No, the attack speed too slow. Will be able to get out as now. Oh no, actually chronoing the Void Spirit there. I think he'll still survive, but nonetheless, Gremlo, it's going to fall by the hands of the Dissimulate again. And there's the Aether Run there as well, locking in place the Dawnbreaker. Maytrap's going to be able to get out. No, Void Spirit will fall there from the impetus. As it is absolutely battle of battles right now on the river. Still going for Monkey here. Will finally find the kill there with thanks to the nuke damage of the Illuminate.
Great fights here for DogChamp. Very timely DD rune there to be found there for Kits as well, but big item was picked up before that for DogChamp. We didn't get the chance to talk about it, but Yarn finished that Spirit Vessel. And I feel like that was really providing them that extra bit of oomph in the damage department.
Oh, yeah.
Bloodseeker not able to heal, the Solar Guardian heal. The Vlad's aura being reduced, that lifesteal aura. Just huge, and maybe just a bit of an overextension from Arkosh. I mean, it looked like they could have just gotten out, but they choose to chase into DogChamp and just get caught with their pants down a little bit there at the end.
Meanwhile, both Ember and Enchantress. Something here, maybe.
But this would be a big time for them. All of the big ultimates are down on the side of DogChamp.
Yeah.
Dark Ascension is just coming back up, and they're actually going to look to take the fight off it. They get the silence.
Yeah, and the Aether Remnant. That's going to be Ember dead for sure. No escape from that. The Solar Guardian won't have any impact there. The nuke damage is too quick. And now maybe perhaps they're going to try and go for Crow as well. There it is. There's that Spirit Vessel we talked about. And look at Crow fall. Not able to survive from all of that onslaught there. DogChamp finally pulling through now. Get themselves a double kill.
This timing is so scary. We're seeing why they like this Coddle Night Stalker so much. They're so active and they apply so much pressure on the map here.
They've got themselves an Ethereal Blade now onto Void Spirit. I think a very strong item on this hero to further amplify that magical damage.
And we talked about DogChamp maybe lacking in lockdown, but it really feels like it's Arkosh, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, they've got this. It's really just the chains from the Ember Spirit in terms of lockdown. No real stuns outside of that. Whereas DogChamp, they've got the Chrono, the Fiend's Grip, the Aether Remnant even.
I mean, you have yourself Starbreaker, but it's not reliable.
And you really do start to wonder how Arkosh takes fights as we kind of scale into this mid-game here, especially with this Faceless Void. He's really ramping up on Italiano.
Void, they able to get the kill there. Aether Remnant. Oh, they actually commit Grip there. Interestingly, for the position for Dawnbreaker, Crow will fall from that. So, Bane Grip down for about almost 2 minutes again. Oh, TP,
Monkey.
Can they find the cancel? No, they can't. Just in the fog of war, not able to find that stun with the Void.
But again, you know, DogChamp, you can tell that they are feeling strong. Another smoke up here. They're going to maybe find Grumlow this time, but
yeah,
he does have the BKB.
He does. BKB will be committed there. He does have himself TP, but
oh, the force
going to go for something here. Yeah, it cancels the static link. Oh, they want to try and find something with this. Rupture will come out there. It will affect the Cottle. Meanwhile, oh my god, look at that Aether!
Where'd he go?
In place with the Ethereal Blade, but now Chrono's going to be able to connect there onto 2. Do they have any follow-up damage here on DogChamp? There's now Bloodseeker in some trouble here, trying to man-fight the Faceless Void, but Faceless Void able to get the final proc of the bash, and a bash again, double kill for him, potentially a triple kill as now they go on forward onto the Enchantress. Nowhere to run, maybe perhaps can they find themselves a bash? Yes, they can. Triple kill,
dead.
And it's a team wipe. Trying to find the kill there onto Cottle, but
and
to their advantage, it just doesn't turn out.
Yaren there saying, all that for me? Question mark? They committed everything to find that Coddle kill, the BKB from Grumlow, and the Rupture. And he has to be so careful on Pale Horse about who he chooses to Rupture. You can see the second he used it on the Coddle there, its Void Spirit is just completely free. Just commits his entire load there, blows the Ember Spirit into the depths of hell. Maybe that's not where Ember Spirit. Maybe that's not where Ember Spirit would go, but maybe it would be fitting. Use the fire, the embers. You know.
I mean, Ember's looking here to go a Yule Scepter. Still only Phase Boots and Soul Ring right now on the Ember.
What is?
I mean, mid lane Ember 6.7k net worth below this Cottle Pos 4.
Yeah, I mean, he had a great start as well. Just, it's a tough Ember Spirit game now, it feels like.
Invis here. This kid's gonna choose out a target. Will go for the Bloodseeker here. Actually, Bloodseeker just gonna fall in an instant. Yaren will be taken out, but at what cost?
Just them again.
At what cost? Finding themselves the Bloodseeker again.
At what cost? And Pale Horse just he's in dire need of BKB. But the problem is he hasn't really had the space to farm it. It feels like he gets getting pigeonholed into taking these team fights. But he dies in every single team fight. Maybe they find Lukey.
Their TP where they don't have themselves. Oh yes, they do. The chains. They are there. They will find the kill successfully there.
The grip.
Lukey, but in return, the grip there. Is it going to be enough to try and find Gremlow here? The BKB still helping, so not able to apply any magical damage there. They will be able to find the kill there onto Bane. Chrono, it's on cooldown for another 10 seconds, but the chains are there and onto Void Spirit. Could they potentially turn this around? The impetus there, going to be able to be dodged there by the Dissimilate and able to Astral Step out. But meanwhile, Faceless Void, 3 more seconds.
They got the Rupture.
But does he have himself the mana? Yes, he does. He does have himself the BKB. He's going to be able to get a Chrono. We'll be able to find the kill down to Gremlin, but the Illuminate is actually going to miss there. The Glimmer Cape just in time. Going to be able to save Crow there. But now,
he jumped back in.
Themselves a Faceless Void in place there with the Searing Chains. Going to be able to find the kill. The Wicked Spree will be eliminated. And finally, Ember gets that gold that he desperately needs and somehow has climbed massively here on this net worth.
All of a sudden, he's almost top of his team.
Yeah,
That was quick.
I mean, he's getting there.
Oh, how the tides turn.
Yeah, they take impact there of the fact that Lukey did not have himself the spells needed to get out. Obviously, of course, the Dark Ascension, on cooldown, and also the Chrono there. So Faceless Void having to play around somewhat there with Arkosh until he had himself the Chronosphere.
And that's just exactly the kind of fights that Arkosh want to take. These super chaotic fights where DogChamp aren't necessarily all together. We saw Lukey kind of got gone on at the start, died, and then DogChamp still tried to fight afterwards. Just a bit off, it looked like, on how they took that fight. But huge team fight for Arkosh. It was a 7k gold lead.
Oh, maybe perhaps they want to go for more. They do have themselves an Observer Watch. It's indeed going to scout out Bloody Nine here as the Soon Chains are there. The Sleep there also. In return, do they have enough to take down the Bane? There's now Shadow Amulet. Will be found there with the Sentry Ward. So a nice pick off there nonetheless. But we do now finally see Ember getting himself that BKB. Not deciding to go the Yules here. Definitely in need of that. So maybe perhaps we can start to see the game change now somewhat.
And really interesting, he's actually going to go back for an Orchid, it looks like. And it seems like it's specifically to deal with kits on the Void Spirit. When you look at his itemization, it's very aggressive. Right? No real counterplay to an Orchid that might come out here from the Ember Spirit.
Invisibility rune here. There's DogChamp just hanging around Arkosh's shrine or outpost. What do you even call that now? Is like, I don't even know what you call it. Do you call this
the
an outpost?
Yeah, it's the outpost. Yeah. So the shrines were the really really annoying things. They were in your base and they healed as well. Like, they were insane, right? Mm-hmm. Thankfully, those are gone. I much prefer outposts to shrines.
Yeah, definitely.
I think most players would agree. Maybe it's because shrines coincided with some of the more broken patches of Dota. You know, maybe there's a little bit of scum, a bit scarred.
Yeah, when, what was it? It was like when mids used the shrine where the triangle creeps. Triangle creeps? What the heck am I? Well, obviously, of course, where the triangle is, where the ancients are. They obviously, of course, had the shrine there, didn't they?
Shrines
so
kind of. But like, when you really think about it, aren't shrines and bottle and water runes kind of the same thing?
Oh, for Remnant! Ooh, so close. Not able to get that cancel there on Enchantress. Yeah, but completely disregard that I called them triangle creeps. That didn't happen.
I didn't hear it. No, nobody heard it. Your mic? Your mic actually muted?
Yeah. I think
that was, you just stopped talking. I'm not sure what happened there. But here, DogChamp, they were on cooldown for a little bit. Chrono was down, Fiend's Grip was down, but now we see they're back up here, and they're gonna.
Yeah, Solar Guardian though in return.
Where's their damage?
Will be committed there. So they've actually just expended Grip. Do Arkosh want to try and snowball over this now that Grip is on cooldown? I mean, they have themselves Chrono still to worry about, so make sure.
Wonder how confident you are. No BKB on your Razor.
Yeah, there is that though in return.
But we did see there, right? When they get that lockdown with the Fiend's Grip, they need the Void Spirit there to kill him. But if he gets the BKB off, he's pretty much just doesn't die, it feels like.
They see Bloody Nine. They see Bloody Nine with the Observer Ward. They did ping him.
He puts the ward down. He should see it.
Oh, they found themselves Lukey. Where's the Rupture? It's going to be on target there. Going to be able to find it. There's now the TP there. Oh, a nice sleep there. Oh no, the Starbreaker won't come out just in time. That was a lovely sleep there from Bloody Nine. And a TP out there also. Arkosh will find nothing apart from the outpost.
Crow? I'm not sure if that... I guess he just thought he could get the Starbreaker off, but he could have taken the sleep off there, it looked like. Off of his Ember Spirit. And now Italiano's gonna hunt. Does have that Chrono.
He does. Going forward
with
now.
The Dark Ascension.
Dark Ascension. Where's the cancel? Oh, won't get it! Bloodseeker able to escape, but in return that Chrono is only going to find the kill there onto Crow on the Dawnbreaker. But they're looking for more. They've already committed this Dark Ascension. They want to try and find more because BKB, it's on cooldown here on the Ember. He's going to TP out. They won't find him there.
Just came out.
Gremlo going to activate that BKB. TP out. They will find nothing apart from the Dawnbreaker. But with this advantage now, after forcing Arkosh all the way DogChamp are going to try and head themselves into the Roshan now. But are they aware? Are Arkosh aware?
Do they take it fast enough? I mean, Italiano, he's pretty much soloing. He's almost dying.
Yeah, he's getting damaged quite hard here, but I don't think they're aware.
But it looks like,
yeah,
Arkosh seems to be conceding Roshan. So well worth the investment there for DogChamp. They use all of their ultimates.
Uh-oh.
Every single
Enchantress.
one. And they get a little freebie.
Time dilation, and look at that slow as well. Lord. Enchantress used to be a fast hero, but now limited to 100 movement speed. You didn't see that every day.
And this Aegis now into the Faceless Void. You really start to wonder how Arkosh kills him once, if not twice. So it's a tough task here. I mean, we talked about the lack of lockdown. You're starting to get to that point in the game where the Void Spirit, he has the 15 talent, so the time walk cooldown, and he has the shard.
Oh, okay.
So it just becomes nigh impossible to lock him down in fights.
You did confuse me then for a second.
Oh, the void. Sorry, the faceless void. Yeah. The wrong void. Yeah, wrong. My bad. The other void. The other purple space guy.
No face. The one with no face. Hence faceless. Yeah, because I was looking on Void Spirit for a second, and then you're like, "Wait, what? Time dilation?" I can't remember
did you not know that? Did you not know that Void Spirit had time dilation?
Ooh. Okay, Gremlo actually has no BKB here, so he's actually gonna. Sorry, he doesn't have himself a TP, so he's actually gonna have to commit.
Oh, he
is. If you're gonna cancel the TP,
he is
they could
so
actually find
dead.
something here. He's in some trouble. He's definitely in some trouble. There's no escape from this. Gremlo, you are gonna fall. Oh no, they're actually gonna rotate here.
They're coming in.
What to their death? Because there goes Gremlo, potentially Dawnbreaker here as well. We'll be able to heal up. Monkey coming in return, along with the Ember here as well. They will find themselves 2 kills. There's now Monkey being slowed down here by the Solar Bind. And look at that, the Spirit Vessel really working here, doing its job. They find themselves 3, potentially 4 here, because they've got themselves the grip onto Ember. And potentially just throwing it quite a bit away.
Arkosh just trying a little bit of save your friend syndrome coming out there. They try to save. I mean, from our perspective, it's easy to say, right? The Razor looks dead to rights there.
Yeah.
There's really no saving him, no TP, no BKB. But they tried. They commit the Dawnbreaker ulti. They bring in the Enchantress and just feed away a couple more kills. And it looks like they're really struggling to find openings now to take fights on Arkosh. Just the sheer team fight advantage that DogChamp has at this point, it's pretty overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
You layer that on 13k gold lead as well. It's looking really tough for Arkosh.
Meanwhile, they've got themselves some high ground vision here. They will make the Void Spirit commit his Dissimulate on the Astral and the TP. They won't be able to find
29 perhaps.
Yep. Now might be in some trouble here. The Plasma Field's going to slow them down. Meanwhile, though, Crow going to fall here on this lane to the hands of Faceless Void.
Chrono committed, but well worth it. There's no soul. He has buyback Solar Guardian for this fight.
And they got themselves BKB still here on Gremlo. Still the Aegis, around about 1 minute and 40, so Arkosh...
There's nothing to be scared of here. Italiano, you can just jump in. He has nothing to be scared of.
Will be committed. Back themselves off there. There's now Gremlo. And the static link here onto the Faceless Void. Doesn't have himself any damage here anymore. We've got to be real careful here if the Cottle will be melted there by the Illuminate. Meanwhile, Ember might be in some trouble here as the BKB is going to expire, and there's the silence with Fangs. 2 Void Spirit there, and they will be able to lock in place Monkey also.
They just called it.
They called GG. Arkosh, we're going to call it as DogChamp.
They buy back on 2 heroes.
They buy back on 2
after
heroes.
calling it. Why not? But what a game here from DogChamp. It looked a bit rough in the early stages. They were down maybe 2 to 3k gold in the early to mid laning stage, but they had the overwhelming team fight advantage, it felt like, and they just always had the ability to find picks with the Chrono and the Fiend's Grip. And I think this Void Spirit build, he went for this E-Blade Ags build You know, I was a little worried about their lack of damage, but he absolutely